Dubai is a place full of money, extreme wealth and opulence. The fact that this hot place is full of cash, outrageous things exist since people can do anything they want. You'll find ski resorts as well as flying cars. Here is the list of the hottest things you'll find in Dubai. Abandoned cars in Dubai. When you have a lot of money, you can easily leave your things wherever, even if that means leaving a line of sports cars in all manner of places. You'll find these cars in airports, car parks, or even on the side of the road. This is slowly becoming an epidemic, and so far there's an estimated 2,000 to 3,000 abandoned each year. This is mind-boggling that someone would just leave cars in some foreign country. Pause right here. How about you like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff? If you don't, we'll send a giant spider up your bedroom wall. Exotic pets in Dubai. Like the other over-the-top things we've seen, pets are also considered a status symbol of wealth. Most Dubai residents have the knack to own expensive wild animals. To some extent, this is an irresponsible thing to do since wild animals are meant for the jungle, not the living room. It's commonplace to see people walking their pet tigers to the beach. In most cases, they'd have a professional person walking the pets. To add some pizzazz to your Bentley, have a cheetah in the back seat or another peeping from the sunroof. In 2017, having exotic pets in the UAE came to a stop as it was made illegal. Gold vending machines. The situation is that it's late at night and your favorite jewelry shop has closed. Withdrawing your gold from a bank vault is not that easy and you have to wait for them to open at 9 a.m. These vending machines have got you covered and you can get that gold at whatever time you want. The machine is located in the lobby of the fancy 5-star Emirates Palace Hotel. One fact is you need to have a very fat wallet, and using this vending machine is only a privilege. The vending machine has 24-karat gold bars for a certain price, which is said to be very competitive. This is the first of its kind to dispense gold bars weighing 15 and 10 grams as well as gold coins. The vending machine accepts both cash and credit card. The machine is 6 feet tall and depending on the gold in there, it can weigh up to 1,000 pounds. Bus stops with air conditioning. Dubai is the hub for cars and car lovers. This is an avenue to showcase your wealth, and catching the bus might not be the best way to display your wealth. In the event your Lambo or Porsche is at the shop, you don't have to suffer insane heat at the bus stop, since the bus shelters in the UAE are air-conditioned. Since 2007, transport users can rest under the air-conditioned bus stops while waiting for the next bus. Dubai has 636 bus stops fully fitted with air conditioning. The underwater experience. Dubai also goes overboard with everything, whatever it might be. The idea is to go big or go home. One of the major showstoppers is its world's largest indoor aquarium, and the place has a place in the Guinness Book of World Records. This is said to have 10 million litres of water. In this Titanic-sized tank there are 33,000 aquatic creatures from about 200 sea-dwelling species, as well as a whole bunch of shark rays. The underwater zoo is located on the second floor, and here the visitors can find tons of fun and information about creatures. Here you'll find marine experts with a range of interactive experiences comparable to what you'd get at a cutting-edge educational centre. The aquarium is found at the Dubai Mall. The aquarium zoo is the brainchild of an Australian design company. This seems the work of an old interior designer with many lofty ideas. The sky is the limit. The aquarium has won a lot of awards and accolades and is a world record holder. The world's largest man-made island. If you're trying to convince world travelers to come to visit your favorite tourist destination, you have to offer them a selection of beaches. Dubai does not have natural beaches, but it knows how to make up for it with truckloads of money, which enables them to do anything they want. It probably shocked Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the man behind Dubai's transformations in motions, where the massive man-made island, possibly the biggest in the world. This is what is now called the Palm Trilogy, which is a group of 3 twirly palm-shaped islands. It's mind-boggling that it occupies 46.35 kilometers, making it bigger than Paris, and is said to have the capacity to house over 1 million people, and not in regular accommodations. These fancy and super luxurious multiple beaches spill tons and tons of money, which the UAE is made up of. The tallest building in the world. This one is mind-blowing, and most countries get caught up in the debate of which is the tallest building. Dubai has had this title for the longest time. I know you've heard about it. The Burj Khalifa is the reigning king and is still the tallest building in the world. Standing at 2,716 feet and 6 inches tall, it's considered a mini vertical city. It's made up of 26,000 hand-cut glass panels and the cleaning alone takes about 3 months. About 12,000 people from across the world have visited the place. World's highest tennis court. If you don't suffer from vertigo, this one is for you. It's what you get when you combine Dubai's wealth and one of the poshest sports around, tennis. Imagine being up at the Burj Al Arab Hotel. The place long ago converted an old grass helipad into a useful tennis court that's located at 650 feet. This is quite a challenge for the ball boys and girls who are given the task to retrieve the balls out of the court. Does suck to be those guys. Interestingly, this new sport and its location has managed to pull in Roger Federer and Andre Agassi. This place is one for the books. Indoor ski resorts. A country that's smack in the middle of the desert seems like an obvious place to set up a ski resort. This is the idea of some rich Dubai folk who demand there be a ski slope for them to enjoy this snowy sport. The indoor ski slope is called Ski Dubai and is 22,500 square meters. The place has to maintain temperatures of -1 to 2 degrees Celsius, and this is in a country where the normal temperatures range from 20 to 37 degrees Celsius. The energy required to maintain these freezing conditions would be enough to power a small country. The place also has over-the-top features such as an 85-meter-high indoor mountain, which mirrors a 25-story building. It has 5 slopes of varying difficulties. It's known for its first indoor black diamond run, if you like that kind of thing. Here you'll find ski lifts, sledges, toboggans, snowballs, climbing towers and an ice cave. Perchance you forget to park some of your ski gear, don't worry, you can easily buy everything in a nearby store. And to get it all just right, they've added a few penguins for good effect. Bugatti Veyron police car. I don't know about you, but where I come from, police cars are pretty regular vehicles. Even in countries that are a little extra, they'll be just souped up a little. For the UK, they use BMWs, Mercedes, etc., while in the States you'll find a Chevrolet, a Dodge or Ford, and this varies from state to state. Police cars no doubt need to be good functioning cars with proper engines. When it comes to Dubai police cars, they tend to outperform any police car in the world. Dubai is just shiny and moneyed, so police cars are supercars, and they made a debut in the Guinness World Book of Records as the fastest cars ever. This is the Bugatti Veyron, which costs up to $2 million, by the way. The head of police transportation and rescue says that this car was not intended to be for show-off, but a gesture for tourists to understand just how police in Dubai can be friendly. How that and 250 miles per hour are related, I have no clue. Diamond and golden cars. Dubai's wealth and luxury are visible on every corner, and this is the most likely place to find a car studded with gold and all manner of jewelry. This was made from solid gold and being sold even before it was fully made for $7.5 million. The German artist Robert Gulpin was quite the opportunist when he suggested the creation of a Lamborghini Aventador LP704. His version would be 25 inches long and would cost about 16 times more than a full-size version, and even though it was made of gold, you could not drive it. Gulpin created a smaller prototype version that toured all the wealthy places, hoping to entice a buyer to commission the real thing. The prototype was so valuable that it secured a bulletproof display cabinet wherever it went. Why does it feel like this golden carriage will easily turn into a pumpkin at the stroke of midnight? Golden toilet. Dubai is the only place where you'll find a gold and diamond-studded toilet. That and maybe the Trump Tower. This toilet holds the world record for the most diamonds set on a toilet. This toilet was unveiled at Dubai's Museum and Art Gallery. It's just insane, and you might wonder, is it the best use of such resources? A total of 40,815 diamonds. These totals do about 334 carats, totaling about $1.28 million, all for a toilet bowl. This is the place you sit to do your business, and in most cases you don't even see the toilet when you're doing that. This is a crazy thing for that amount of money, if you ask me. The Museum of the Future in Dubai. As the name suggests, this museum does not exist yet. It remains in the future. When it finally arrives, it's hoped to be very modern and claims to have very specific experiences where visitors can learn potential development of outer space, bioengineering, health, spirituality, ecosystems, as well as other cultural and social notions. The whole thing will include theatre-themed stuff and will be the biggest and shiniest version of a museum that you could ever imagine naturally. Dubai to build the world's first temperature-controlled indoor city. And why not? We've already seen ski slopes in the middle of the desert as well as air-conditioned bus stops. so an indoor climate-controlled city makes perfect sense. There's no reason whatsoever to consider using less energy. This mall of the world will be the largest shopping centre and will pull in 180 million visitors each year and will be the size of a ruddy city. Air conditioning on that scale seems sensible. No one will have to go out and the proposed mall will have pretty much everything. It's said it'll be a 48 million square foot Goliath that'll incorporate a mix of elements from another place in the world. Think of New York Broadway and London's Oxford Street, which will have a bunch of shops, theatres, cultural places, and the world's largest amusement park and 20,000 hotel rooms, as well as medical tourism. The first flying car in Dubai. Finally, some very futuristic stuff that we only see in movies. With all the money being sloshed around, all manner of stuff is being made with some gold. This driverless little pod is the hottest thing in UAE. It's an autonomous taxi that's generally a reality in Dubai and has been in development since 2022 and has been taking flights all over. Some of the taxis are already in use for a select few. A few things have to be aligned before everyone can get in the air, like ensuring everyone stays in their lane. Right now, it's safe to say it's safer on the ground. Superbus is a 15-metre-long supercar in Dubai. Back in 2011, a weird car-bus hybrid was designed and prototyped by Delft University in the Netherlands. This combo was seen as an ideal solution for the modern transport requirement for a public transport user. Dubai was the perfect place to showcase such a premium means of transportation. This bus is said to have all the luxury features and comforts you would expect in a supercar. The speed is also commendable. It can zip up and about way faster than a regular bus. It has the feel of a limo with privacy and comfort's the idea and carries about 23 people. It's designed to travel on a speed track and get to 250 kilometers an hour, which is about 155 miles per hour. No more waiting in traffic. The idea for this unique supercar is to reduce pollution, deal with the congestion problem, and offer better safety for the wealthy consumer who never has to search for a parking spot again. Hotel has a designated turtle hospital. This is a noble thing. After hearing about all the diamond-studded toilets and gold cars, this turtle rehabilitation project is based in one of the city's iconic hotels and is run by the Dubai Wildlife Protection Office. It's been running for 15 years and rehabilitated almost 2,000 turtles, both the hawksbill and green turtles, some of the species that are next in the Arabian Gulf. These are the species that find their way to the sanctuary. Most times they're injured after they're caught in fishing nets and from getting the waste from commercial fishing vessels tangled around them, and at times the creatures encounter pleasure boats speeding around in fancy yachts and golden speedboats. It's risky being a marine animal in water these days due to pollution, dopey people, as well as garbage every place you turn. The hazards are too many. This hospital is doing a lot of work in safeguarding the turtles in the unregulated money-making paradise that is Dubai. Such a nice thing that there are people out there intent on protecting these beautiful creatures. Best safari. When Dubai does something, it does it well. You never find a half-baked version of anything in Dubai. Everything is up to gold standard. It's all about pushing the limits of luxury and finding the best version of that. When it comes to the desert safari, it's the best. Here are no boats or water, but what you will find is something equally beautiful. The Bird One experiences have visitors living it up as they hang out and puff on shisha pipes with tribal leaders, or even more exciting, an animal experience where there are camel trekking treats and luxury 4x4 sunboarding excursions to be enjoyed. You'll also find outdoor fires, sunset and all the belly dancing you could ever hope for. Dubai Miracle Garden. This is just the perfect name, but how appropriate is it to diverse such an insane amount of water to such a project? This is a waterless landscape and Dubai is a country that has 2.7 inches of rain annually. That is a question for another day. The Dubai Miracle Garden looks a little like Disneyland, only that it's built out of nothing but flowers. It's oh so pretty, but if you have allergies, this is not for you. It's been open since Valentine's of 2013 and has since been open to 1.5 million visitors each year. This self-proclaimed world's natural garden has over 60 million flowers that are blooming at any given time. It changes its exhibition each year and guarantees an ever-evolving experience for the repeat visitor. This place is one big spectacle and has interesting displays such as the life-size depiction of an Emirates Airbus A380. The people at the Guinness World Book of Records were generous enough to give it the title of the largest floral installation. Before moving to number 1 on this list, take a look at this. Fancy is the name of the game when you're talking about the uber-wealthy people of Dubai. They pass time in the oddest of ways. Imagine a hedonistic rock star from the 60s or 70s driving a brand new Rolls-Royce into a swimming pool. From this picture, looks like being wealthy comes with a tad of silliness. I don't care how wealthy you are, driving a Rolls-Royce into a swimming pool is just cringe. Thoughts, please? Hit us up in the comments. Amphibious car. Back in 2014, it was big news when Dubai's Crown Prince went shopping. On that specific occasion, he was purchasing about 6 high-speed James Bond-style amphibious cars. These cars are not unique to Dubai and are designed by a California-based company called the Water Car that's owned by Dave March, renowned for inventing the fastest amphibious car in the hallowed pages of the 2010 Guinness Book of World Records. This is the highest acclaim you can get. The model that the Crown Prince chose was the then new 2014 Python. These amphibious vehicles had a 450 horsepower Corvette engine and a top speed of about 60 miles per hour on the water. It was retailed at $135,000 apiece. The question is, did he get a discount for buying the party pack? That's the last of them, the shiniest, most expensive stuff. What is the most outrageous, and which ones did you covet and wish you'd see in your hometown? Let us know in the comments section.